Okay. I met Steve and Kathy Perry at our Eastern Connecticut virtual charter night. They were guests and they fell in love with us and then eventually became members. Our club is only like 3 years old. The Perrys became a member probably about a year and a half ago. And I actually did 2 different times with them. I went and wrapped presents at Bags of Hope in Swansea Mall that we took a trip out in December, and I helped bring bags back, lots and lots of duffel bags, and I helped them sort it in their church that they had. So it's a wonderful thing, and it's amazing to see and help. I've helped their car washes for Bags of Hope. Our club just loves this group. So it's my pleasure to introduce Steve and Kathy Perry. They are the Bags of Hope for Connecticut.
Hi, we are so excited to be talking to all of you. We have been working in Connecticut at this since 2018, and we have been pretty successful in spreading ourselves out across the state. We have now 15 different offices that we're working with for the Department of Children and Families, and that includes an office that in Essex that has special needs children in it too. And if you can see our mission statement there, it says the Bags of Hope provides monogrammed duffel bags filled with comfort items to children in local foster care. Many kids in foster care carry their personal belongings in a trash bag. The state doesn't provide them with luggage. As they move throughout the system, the garbage bag goes with them. Our goal is to replace those trash bags with duffel bags that have their name, their first name monogrammed right on the bag with thread. And we fill it with comfort items, blankets, books, some toys, personal care items. It's a monumental task. And this year we have 1,142 children that we're going to provide bags for. And the logistics are becoming really, really difficult. We have to go pick all that stuff up and deliver it. So it's a feat. But God's been good, and we're going to be just fine year after year. We've always been able to raise enough funds. We're always looking for more funds, but we've been successful. We worked very hard, but it's getting difficult now because there are a lot of things that we haven't really been able to do. Like when COVID came and we couldn't go out and do outdoor events, we started flocking. Kathy got a bunch of flamingos and she made up a little puzzle thing that she would, put on the front lawn, telling people you've been flocked. Somebody that decided to flock you. This is a fundraiser for Bags of Hope to raise money for children in local foster care. And we would tell them, if you want to give us $25, we'll tell you who flocked you and we'll let you pick the next victim. And it went over really, really well. But this year she couldn't do it because the gas was right through the roof. And there was a lot of driving involved, So we're trying to find new and creative ways to raise funds. So we've been reaching out to different business organizations and different churches. We're always trying to partner with more churches. If I could get every church in Connecticut to join this, they could all donate $1 and we'd be done. There are thousands and thousands of churches in Connecticut, and it's not really that big of an operation. There's only so many kids in Connecticut. At any given year, there's about 4,000 children in Connecticut foster care. Now that may change with all of the people that are coming into the country. There's going to be an awful lot of children that are probably going to wind up, on the DCF list of kids to provide for. So we've got our eye on that too. But so far we've been pretty successful in finding help, in finding volunteers. But we still need logistically, we need to connect. And this has been my hope, especially with the Lions organization, because you guys have just been out there doing stuff for the community since I was a little kid, and before, so, we're hoping that the Lions can partner with us and help us to, to get hands and feet in the field and to be able to, to just grow this thing and get the bags delivered without, without taking, too much time from everybody. Because I know that you guys are involved in a lot of different things. I've done some stuff with Renee. Renee's volunteered with us, and other folks from Eastern Connecticut Virtual Alliance have gone with us to, to wrap and pack bags and deliver bags. But it's, we need more bodies. We need more help, and we always need funds because it is growing. So we're kind of like looking forward to the Lions, just really taking this up as a cause, in the communities. It doesn't take a lot of people. It just takes, maybe one or two people in each Lions group, to spearhead, the operation in that area.
Let me ask you a question, Steve and Kathy. So I know that you joined the Lions just a few months ago. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Yeah.
so you've been busy doing this and getting Lions on board.
Mm-hmm.
And we obviously we see your website there. Can we contact you personally because you are Lions in
Yes,
the system?
absolutely. Yeah. You cannot. In fact, I'm going to put our information. I got this big screen here now,
Okay.
and I'm trying to find. Oh, here it is. Okay, so chat. I'm going to put a message in here to everyone. This is Kathy's personal cell phone number.
That's yours. That's
Oh,
yours.
that's mine. Okay, you can't be me. So that's Kathy's, and I've got. I'm going to put mine in here too. I already hit the button.
Can everyone see that number?
Yeah.
Okay. I know that Ellie, I'm going to give you the phone number.
Okay,
You want to jot it down?
I do. Go for it.
Okay. Kathy, Kathie,
Okay,
Perry, P as in Peter, ERRY.
okay,
Phone number is 860
yeah,
207
207,
1202. I'll repeat it. 860
207 1202.
Say it again.
207 1202.
Yes.
That's correct. And
That's all I need.
And I'll give you Steve's number as well. Steve Perry,
Okay,
860
okay,
617
okay.
7724.
7724.
Correct.
I-
So will you
I
read
got
it back to me?
No, I don't. That one isn't as easy as the first one.
Okay, Steve is 860
Yes,
617
okay,
7724.
7724.
Correct. And
Okay.
then Kathy, you already have Kathy's. And
Yep.
I'll just repeat it, or you can repeat it to me. Go ahead.
It's 860-207-1202.
Correct. Okay. These are the best way to reach them. The Bags of Hope. Okay, so the Bags of Hope organization in Connecticut. Ellie?
Yes.
www. Dot bags. It's all one word, Bags of Hope.
Okay,
HopeCT.org.
I got it.
All right, good. Now, I have a question, Steve,
Yep,
Kathy.
Mhm.
Is it case sensitive or just, it's okay just like that?
no, that's fine. Bags of Hope,
Okay.
CT.org. We'll
All right.
get you there.
Okay, this will be very helpful to all of us, as a matter of fact.
And if you have any trouble reaching the website, you can just send us a text and we'll send you the information and the links to make it
Okay.
easy. And we can
Alrighty.
also forward brochures to you so that, you'll have all the information. We can email it to you. So text us your email address and information and we'll get this stuff right out to you too.
Okay, so a question for you, another question, and I'm sure everybody on this call will have questions. I don't want to interfere with what else you have to give us. So we'll let you go ahead and give more information, and then I have a number of questions. Go ahead.
Okay, so I've got I don't know if we're gonna be able to do, I hope we can do this. What? I'm not. I'm going to try. I'm going to try to run.
Brooklyn, New York on the line with us. We have Sue Boylard from District 23B on the line with us. For those people that just came in, we have Steve and Kathy Perry are sharing Bags of Hope, the information with us. And Sharon is one of the Leo Club advisors in Brooklyn, New York. And she was I was on a call with her last week and she was very interested in having her Leos obtain more information about Bags of Hope and maybe participating in this outreach. So right now I have Frank, Steve, Kathy, Terry, Ellie, Alan, Lisa, Sharon, Sue, and of course me. 3, 6, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, okay. I want to make sure we get everybody reported to LCI on this. Okay. How are you doing, Steve?
I think I'm in the right place here. Can you
Okay, go
see?
down at the bottom and share your screen.
Okay. I gotta. Oh, there you are. Okay. Okay, I gotta share the screen again.
Yep.
Is that working?
Yep, now you just have to play it.
Perfect.
Okay.
Start.
Okay, is that good?
The biggest shock for me about Bags of Hope is that it was never a thought or a plan. John and I met, I want to say we were in junior high.
We, oddly enough, as teenagers, wanted to have 6 kids, both of us, and always felt like we wanted to adopt as well, not realizing that after one child, we'd be adopting 5. When we got the call for Shane, the foster mom says, oh wait, he has one more bag. She comes up from the basement, opens the door, and she's carrying the black trash bag. Every time he had to move, the social workers would come in and they would take his stuff and put it in a black trash bag.
Families don't have luggage. And when a foster family has just gotten so burnt out that they can't take it anymore, they haven't bought the kids' luggage. Trash bags are the one thing almost every home has.
Your teddy bear or your blanket or your journal or whatever connects you to the people that you love. There's a million stories of this kid's trash bag got thrown out or this little girl's trash bag was misplaced. You know, and I was thinking of like my own kids.
I think we just knew we had to do something, but that something truly was, we thought, a small little Christmas project.
Maybe we'll do this for the families that we know. 25 like quickly grew to 100. And so that Christmas, that was the first one that we did. It was 100 bags. We've done it for 7 years now, and this past Christmas we did 6,000.
Even if I handed you the list of all the names of all the children that were in the state of Rhode Island or Massachusetts in foster care, it's still not the same as seeing a bag for every child with their name on it piled in one huge room. Those bags become faces, and each bag has a story.
We've seen over 70 kids fostered, and I think right now it's around 15 children adopted into families that got licensed to adopt because of Bags of Hope. The state is coming to us and they're like, how do you do it? Like, how do you recruit so many families? I'm like, it's the church to take care of the widow and the orphan. You know, it's our job to do that. And there's this like renewed sense of ownership to that, and like an awakening to the need to care for these children that the church has kind of dropped the ball a long time ago on.
Most of the kids that are in foster care don't have their name on anything, and most of their names are really unique. Not all, but there's a lot of unique names.
Seeing firsthand the response of kids and how excited they get that something is personal. This is just for you. For people to want to do something for the kids that I care about. That was kind of how I really connected with Bags of Hope. I didn't get into foster care with the intent to adopt. I just wanted to mother. I'm taking care of God's children. And the next child that came was Avia. One of the things that I love about Bags of Hope for Avia is there's nothing really unusual about being adopted when there are a whole bunch of kids in your community that are adopted. You're not the one kid in the entire church that isn't with your biological parents. When so many families foster, you may not even know who they are.
I'm not sure that Grace realizes that our family dynamic is maybe not normal. I think she may think that most people adopt or foster. Grace is a lot like John, the more the merrier.
Not everybody can foster, but everybody can have a role.
You know, God is a father, you know, and even when we're like going through our stuff or even forsaking him, he still hasn't forsaken us. And I feel like it's an honor to be able to try to reflect that to children that may have felt forsaken. To be able to then say, no, this is who you are, and I love you.
Were you all able to see the video?
Yes, that was great. Very powerful.
I still can't watch that video and
No.
not cry. It just brings me to tears every time I see it.
Well,
wanna
it
adopt
it
him.
did for me, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
It just keeps growing every year. And we are dedicated to Connecticut, but I would love to see this spread to other areas too. It's already in Texas, I think Nevada, New York, Indiana, Northwest Florida. It's in Connecticut, Mass, Rhode Island. It's going to New York. It's going up to Maine, and it's spreading. It's really spreading fast. And you know, the biggest problem that people are going to have launching a chapter of Bags of Hope is the logistics. How do you get all the people to help? You know, it might be something as simple as, you know, we'll take a van, you know, a 12-passenger van, and we'll go down and pack and wrap gifts, you know, and then when our bags are packed and ready to go, we'll pick them up and we'll transport them all back here. And then we'll bring some to this place or bring some to that place till we can get an appointment with the social workers to drop them off. You know, so there's some logistics involved. And sometimes it's just a whole bunch of cars. You know, sometimes somebody's got a truck or a trailer. You know, it's got to be enclosed. It's winter time. You don't want the bags to get damaged. So, You know, those are the type of problems we face besides raising funds to pay for the bags. The Bags of Hope organization, our parent organization, is Bags of Hope NE for New England. And they're the place that we go to get all of our bags. And when all of our bags are ready, we cut them a check from our account. We have a separate account set up for Bags of Hope. And even though it's housed in a church or maybe several churches, it's non-sectarian completely. We don't discriminate. We don't ask anybody questions. It's a kid. He's got a name. He's got problems. He needs a bag. He needs his name on it. And we don't judge anybody. We're here to help the children. So, that's one of the greatest things about the Bags of Hope. It really is just hands and feet helping, in the community, in every community. So, we go around, as far as fundraising, we try to get people in each community to really take responsibility for the children in that area and raise the funds, to provide them with a monogram duffel bag. Do you guys have any questions?
I have a few. I guess you're looking for monetary donations, correct?
We're always looking for monetary donations, but
Okay.
there are a lot of people that can't give monetary donations. Time is important too,
No, people have also donated things to put in the bags.
Yep.
Quite a few handmade sweaters this year. We're gonna be putting in the Connecticut bags. A lot of pillowcases, with, kid patterns on them. We'll go, yep. Crocheted hats for the little ones.
I guess that would be my next question. What types of items can we donate if we can't? Well, if we can donate monetarily, I think that's great, but what happens if we want to donate other items, like you just mentioned, pillowcases and blankets and stuff?
Anything like that. We have a bunch of ladies that have donated so many handmade sweaters for the babies, blankets, Afghans. Also, we have someone who's going to start collecting pajamas for the little ones. And we're going to put pajamas in the bags next year.
So do you have a list of items that we could possibly, for example, I'll just say, if my Lions Club wanted to be involved in this, and let's say, I'm going to just show you what I have here. I have a bunch of this material that I make the no-sew throws. I make a lot of those.
Yep.
And what happens if my Lions Club wanted to just donate some of those throws?
That would be wonderful. We
Okay.
put those in the bags in Connecticut when we get them back here. They usually put in a fleece blanket in all the bags. They get a fleece blanket. The little kids, I think it's up to age 9. They'll get a stuffy with their name also on that, as well as on the bag. Older kids will get toiletries, maybe journals. They usually always get some type of a book, an inspirational book for each of the kids. And that's what basically comes in the bag when we bring it here. Anything we collect, we put in the bags. We've collected a lot of footballs and basketballs this year. Those will go in the bags. Pajamas,
Hats,
the
scarves,
older kids.
hats, scarves, mittens, things
Oh,
like that.
yes,
Yeah.
any of that.
So on your website, you do have a list of items that we could
No.
donate?
No, we don't, but we can, pretty much anything that would be a comfort item to a child. At any age, we'll put it in the proper bag. But like you said, the handmade blankets, any of that.
We've even had like little fidget toys.
Yeah.
A lot of children, really like a little fidget toy. There's autism
Right.
is rampant now. It's like almost everybody knows somebody in their family that has autism, and the little fidget toys.
Yes,
That's
those are very
a
popular.
small thing you can put in a bag that really you know, that a kid would really enjoy having.
Is there a drop-off area?
We would have to make
Yeah, we can
arrangements.
make arrangements.
Yeah,
We can come and pick them up, whatever works for you. We want to make it convenient.
All right, I'll just open this up to everybody else who has a question or two or three, maybe. Sue?
I was just wondering, like several years ago, we did the homeless bags that we were doing.
yeah.
Do we have a theme like that for this time this year? I mean, could this be something that we could do? I mean, obviously not put it in the bags. I mean, because the bags have to be monogrammed, but you know, that might be something we do to collect things for that. I just throwing it out there.
Yeah, one of the things that happened to us this year was we called the DCF office in Bridgeport. We did not have a connection with them at the time. And we called them up to tell them about this. And then she said to us, well, we really, really need backpacks for the kids for school, with school supplies.
Right.
And, you know, and Renee found out about it. We went out and bought a bunch of backpacks. And our Lions Club decided to pay for the backpacks. And then Renee and I and Kathy, we split up getting the school supplies, the crayons and the rulers and all that stuff for the bags. And we brought that to them and they were absolutely elated.
Right.
And we were doing a fundraiser at a better value shortly after that. And the guy that runs Parks and Recs for Griswold, Ryan Orban, called us up while we were collecting and said, do you need backpacks? And I'm like, yeah. And he gave us like 100 backpacks with all the stuff to go in them, you know. So those are all things that, you know, that we'll probably be able to find a home for, because, you know, everybody's, you know, always collecting something for kids for school, for homeless people.
Well, people are very generous, especially around the holidays, but the conference is a few months after that, but still, I mean, Lions, I think, really enjoy giving when they can, from what I can tell, you know. And it might be something that if you can't use that, then someone else can use, you know, you could pass it on, like you say, to another place and say, listen, they want these, so we'll send them over there. So that's always a good thing too.
Yeah, we're connected with different groups like Feed the Need and Teague. Teague provides a lot of things for people. When they have stuff, they call us up and ask us if we need it, and vice
And we were
versa.
able to bring that with Renee onto a Lions event with the veterans. They gave us quite a few things that we were able to use, give to the veterans.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. I'm done. I saw Terry had her hand up, I think, right?
Yeah, no, so nothing goes to waste.
Thank you for joining us tonight. And I just want to know logistically, who does the monogramming? Like when you get the bags, do you know the names already, or that's what Connecticut does?
We get in touch with the social workers. They give us the first name, the age, and the gender. We submit all the names to Bags of Hope New England, and there is a sporting goods store in Rhode Island. It's Sandy Lane Sports. They donate all of the monogramming.
Nice.
Over 6,000 bags, and they, you know, that's what they donate.
Well, you mentioned 1,000 and some odd, 142 bags.
1,142 this year.
And when do you actually get those bags?
We're going in 2 weeks. We're going to spend the week packing and wrapping gifts, and we're bringing them back December 2nd to Connecticut.
And is it in Massachusetts?
We go to Massachusetts. It's in Swan.
I thought I remember Renee saying that, or Diana Grisey went and helped too from our.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be a busy, that's going to be a busy week.
So that's Christmas, but during the year, you mentioned school supplies. What do you do from January to June?
We do fundraisers. And we start in August getting all the names from the social workers. And by October, we have all the names, and that's when the monogramming begins.
Wow. Great. All right.
Question, I have Ryan Sharon from Brooklyn, New York on the line. Is
Hi,
it
Sharon.
possible that she could contact you in hopes
Absolutely.
of starting a Bags of Hope chapter in her area?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah, we will get her connected with Bags of Hope New England. The couple that was in that video, they're the founders and they will come out to New York. They went to Texas this past year to set one up. And they will do all that they can to get it going.
Lion Sharon, you heard that, and I know you have
Yes,
the
I
phone
did.
numbers. Go ahead.
Yes, I did. That was actually my question. Thank you for asking. I have the number, so I definitely will reach out.
Okay,
yeah,
great.
yeah.
That'll be wonderful.
It'll be something nice for the kids to do, because we have a couple of different things that we do. We're inside of a school where one of the Lions is the principal. So we have a backpack giveaway. So different schools can come in with vouchers and we give them whatever they need. They just go shopping. They can pick up from book bags to pens, pencils, whatever. And we just implemented a pantry.
Oh,
So
wow.
on Fridays, each child goes home with a weekend lunch.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Wow.
So
Fantastic.
this is right up our alley.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Yep. Yep. And
Yes.
you're in New York?
In Brooklyn, right?
Yes, in Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah, so that's, in New York is something, it's on the radar. That they have very few contacts in New York right now that I know of. And that's a huge
Yes.
area,
I
so,
will definitely
so,
mention
yeah.
that to
Yeah.
Kim.
Yeah, because now we have I work in a school, so we literally now have 27 asylum kids,
Yeah,
and we had to cut off at a certain point
yeah.
because we had too many. We didn't have the proper equipment or the proper services that they would need.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So it's needed. It's definitely needed.
Yes, definitely.
It'll take a while to get it going, but Bags of Hope is a wonderful organization. When we first found out about them, Kathy went down, she heard about it on the radio, and she went down to Seekonk to find them and found them. And, and when she came back and told me about it, I was not apprehensive, but I'm like, how in the world are we going to raise all the money for these kids, And they said to us, look, you know what, don't worry about it. You just get the names. And it'll take care of itself. And she was absolutely right. It did. We haven't had every year it's grown, it's gotten bigger. And every year there's been some provision that we get that, that helps us meet the goal. Hi.
Hi, I wanted to ask you on your website, is that a website or is that just how to communicate with you?
No, we have a website. It's bagsofhopect.org.
Okay. Is there a kind of a calendar of when you have these planned gatherings to do stuffing of bags or wrapping of gifts or anything on there?
There's not a calendar on that website. That website is just a way to connect for people that just happen to hit it. Also bagsofhopene.org for Sharon, who's in the New York area. You want to connect with them. But if you have any trouble connecting with anybody, send us your information, text it to us.
Okay.
I can give you a list of the days that we're going to.
That would be great. I have a couple of members that want to be active doing different things.
Oh,
And they have very erratic schedules. So, our club is so small, we don't always have something going, but they really want to get involved.
okay.
And I do know some knitters and crocheters and crafty people. So if you could just send me whatever to the
You know how to do that?
I think I'll find you and I'll send you my contact info, but it's the Cromwell Alliance.
Just text us your email or something so we can contact
Okay,
you.
and I will I will give you those dates.
Okay, sounds great. Thank you.
Okay.
She does dates. I execute orders. Probably figure that out now. You guys all look pretty sharp. She's the boss.
All right.
Ellie, did you have any questions?
No, but our club is small, but it does sound like something we'd like to help with.
Yeah.
So, as Lisa was saying, she knows people who knit and crochet. I don't know if she meant the Middletown Club or not, but
That's who I meant, you. I didn't realize you were on the call. This is great. I'll see you tomorrow.
I have a lot of homemade scarves.
Yeah.
So I would be very happy to donate.
Oh, that would be great.
That is right in our ballpark. That's beautiful. That's a wonderful thing.
So maybe our club might be able to help. So when do you actually need this stuff? Is it by December 2nd?
Yes, that's when we will start. We'll have the bags back in Connecticut. And that's when we'll add the things to the bags that we've collected throughout the year.
And I would think you could use socks and stuff like that.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Different size socks.
Yep, absolutely.
Well, I have a meeting tomorrow night, so I will bring this up and
okay, great.
Yeah, anything like that.
Maybe our club will be able to do something with the socks and.
Yep, that would be wonderful.
Yeah.
And just get in touch with us and we will make arrangements to, pick whatever up that anyone has.
Okay.
Very good. I felt this was a very timely outreach for the Lions of Connecticut and any in all districts here, any club that wants to get involved. If you can't get your own club personally involved, I'd say go ahead and I'm going to be making a few no-so throws for you. I don't know how many I can get done, maybe 6 or 8 or 10. I don't know. I got to see how much material I have here. I'd like to do that on my own. I just want to make sure that I can contact you before December 2nd to get that to you. And I will do my best to do so. We have a few more minutes here. So is there anybody else that would like to ask a question, contribute? Frank?
As usual, I know just enough to be dangerous.
Yeah, that's true. I really do appreciate everybody being on tonight. And as, again, I say this is a very timely webinar, and we're all Lions, actually, knowing that we can reach out to those less fortunate, especially children. We have a few educators on this, or former educators on this call as well. We know how near and dear children are to us, and I will say that no child should be left behind in any area, and no matter where they are from. And I was involved a few years ago with an organization where we had an agreement with them for books, and their outreach was for children to never have, well, there should be a book on every bed for children that are less fortunate. So I'm going to ask the question, will you accept small books as well?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. I just happened to have a box of books that I was going to give to Goodwill today. So we'll see about getting those to you as well.
Yep.
We all have a heart to serve, and that's why we're Lions. And any way that we can do this through your organization, it will be beneficial to every child out there that's in need. Are there any other areas? I know that we, a lot of us participate in the non-perishable foods and perishable food outreach here in Connecticut. Are these children privy to that organization?
That wouldn't be something that we would be able to do, as far as food to them. We've never done that.
Okay. You know, are you familiar with Food Share?
Yes.
Okay, so I don't know, I was just gonna ask you, I don't know if this program could partner up with people like that or not. I mean, you're getting all these items to children in a duffel bag, I get that, but they're in the foster care system, and hopefully that Food Share could be a part of that. I'm just putting that out there.
I
Don't
could.
want to
I could
overstep my
mention
boundaries.
that. I can mention that to the social worker from each office that is in charge of it and see if, I don't see why they wouldn't want to get that kind of help.
Okay. I
There's
don't want to overstep my boundaries, Kathy. I just put that out there because I know that many Lions throughout A, B, and C are involved in that Food Share program
Yeah,
to distribute perishable and non-perishable foods.
right.
And I know, Terry, there's a lot done down in your area. Am I correct? East Hampton area?
Yes, I was there last Thursday, so they come every 2 weeks to it in East Hampton, and I know they go to surrounding, like in Middlesex County. I'm not sure of the other counties, but Mary Crow might be the better one to ask. But certainly, yeah, I would think Kathy, asking the social workers, I'm sure they know about it.
Yeah.
And once we get connected with social workers, they usually turn around and ask us what else we can do. There are social workers have, reached out to not just to us, but to say Charity Challenge and ask them to adopt a family that the kids aren't in foster care, but the whole family is trying to get help from DCF because their house burned down, and all the presents were lost. So, there are whole families that can be adopted. And once we get connections with the social workers, if you're in that area, we'll try to get that information to you if there's something that you can do in that area.
That is our goal. Once we get all of the kids a bag in Connecticut, then we will probably be getting maybe only 500 to 700 names a year of all the new kids that come in. And with any excess, we want to adopt families. Our heart is grandparents who have had to adopt their grandkids and are struggling and can't afford things at Christmas for the kids. So that's something we want to do as well.
You'd be absolutely amazed at how many grandparents have adult children that are off the rails. They had children, the grandparents are taking care of them because the adult kids have a drug problem or a drinking problem, and
Or mental health
and
issues.
it's always the kids that get the raw end of the stick. That's the thing that really compels us to really just keep going forward with Bags of Hope, is that the kids are really the only innocent party. They didn't do anything to be put where they're put. And even the people that are guilty get to stay home, but the kids are in foster care. It's not right, So
I have friends who are great grandparents taking care of their
Oh dear.
grandchild because of the 2 generations messed up.
Yeah,
It's really a shame.
it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, there's when one of our grandchildren was adopted, we got to meet the foster family that adopted her, and we went to a birthday party for our granddaughter, and all of their friends are all foster parents. That's like a whole enclave of people that we met, you know, in one birthday party, and you'd be surprised how many people are fostering children.
Yeah, our oldest son, both because of mental health issues with both him and his wife. Both children were adopted. But we're in their lives, and the other grandparents have adopted our youngest, David, and so it's just one big happy family now, and it is what it is, and
Yeah, it's usually referred to as the new normal.
yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
Mhm.
And we had a situation here a few years ago, similar to that, where our daughter and a granddaughter and a great grandson were living with us for a few years, so we get that. It's the new norm, as you say.
Yeah.
But you know, I just have to say that I really admire what you're doing. I'm glad that you're Lions as well and doing this outreach. It makes it that much more closer to the heart, if you will, because our motto is we serve, and we are here to serve our communities, and how appropriate in what you're doing and reaching out to the communities and serving your communities. And I really do admire that, and want to give you've got a few more minutes. I want to give you as much time as you'd like to express anything else about the program.
Well, in all fairness to truth, justice, and the American way, you know, we bent over backwards trying to raise funds when we first started this, and I got involved in business groups, even though I don't have a job. I'm retired. You know, my job is to go out and collect funds for people in need. But you know, we've been in business groups, we've connected with churches, we've connected with all kinds of people. And when we met the Lions, I just had to be a Lion, because it's the first group that I've been in that they just give and they just give and they just give. And when I'm done with everything else, I will die a Lion. It is, I love the Lions because that's what Lions do. They serve, you know, and every Lion that we've met has been such a blessing to us. I can let the rest of it go tomorrow, but I will be a Lion until the day I die. I just love this organization.
Thank you. That's very nice.
Yeah, spread the word.
And we thank you for this opportunity to tell you all about Bags of Hope and what we do. We really appreciate this time.
Well, I want to thank Renee as well. Lion Renee is the one who put that in my ear and said, you know, this is something that you may want to do with one of your webinars. And I appreciate that, Lion Renee, for that.
Yes.
And
love you.
Welcome.
if there's anything that you want to give me, you can email me, you know that. I'm sorry.
No problem. And also, I'm available to run around and pick up from different clubs to help them too, so we can get it all in
Okay.
time for December 2nd. So if you can't reach them, please reach me. I'm in the directory. I'm the president of the Eastern Connecticut Virtual, Renee Williams. So reach out to me as well. And my cell number, if anybody needs it, is 860-705-0844.
Very good. If there's anything else that you want to share with me, Steve and Kathy, I would welcome an email, and I can get that out to all those that are participating this evening. I appreciate Lion Sharon coming on from Brooklyn. That's great. I'm only sorry. I know that you said that Jose was probably at a meeting. I'm only sorry he couldn't be on. You can understand that we are recording this, and it will be accessible not too long after. I'm not sure, within a day's time or so, Frank?
Yeah, hopefully within a day or two, you know.
Within a day or two. Okay. So
And I just, Renee Williams, I'm sorry, what club are you president of? And can you repeat your phone number, please?
Sure, it's Eastern Connecticut Virtual.
Okay. Virtual.
And my cell, yep, we're the virtual club, and the cell number is 860-705-0844.
Okay, thank you very much, because I want to make sure I got that the right way, because I'm not in the same district you guys are, so I want to
Right.
get it right.
I will try to follow up with an email with all the information that, or I've tried to write down so much stuff. But with their phone numbers and the items that you would like to donate, like blankets, hats, gloves, mittens, scarves, small toys, toiletries. I've got a whole list here.
Boy, shorthand, huh?
I listened pretty well, and I'm gonna ask you about, I saw that in the video, ornaments, you know.
Oh, yes,
children-
the ornaments. Yes, for
Okay.
every person that sponsors a bag, for every $25, you know, we'll cover the entire bag and the contents. We give them an ornament with the child's name on it. And we just ask that you put it somewhere to remind you to say a prayer for that child throughout the year.
Hang it on the cabinet near your coffee maker.
Yep, just
It's a great reminder. Really important because, you know, all the kids get prayed for. You know?
If you can send me a list of the first names of the children,
you want a list of all the kids?
you got 142?
No, we've got 1142.
It's
Say
a
say it again.
It's 1142 kids this year in
Oh,
Connecticut.
1142.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
don't know that I can make 1142 ornaments,
Oh,
but
no, we get all the ornaments. We get the ornaments from Bags of Hope New England. That's part of, and we have volunteers here that put the names on them.
okay.
And we get them distributed to whoever wants them.
is doing, you know,
Bags,
fundraising. We were outside Walmart one day and we were fundraising for Bags of Hope, and people will come by, just like Salvation Army, they throw $1 in the jar or something. But one woman came up and actually said, I have 3 children. I want to sponsor a bag for 3 kids. And she wrote us a check for $75, you know?
We gave her 3 ornaments.
Yeah, you can be sure she got 3 ornaments. Yeah. Yeah, God bless her. You know,
So
there's-
how do we get a check to you? Is there an address on the
you can go
website?
right to the website, bagsofhopect.org, and you can make a donation through the website, or you can mail a check to us.
And the address is what, 33?
33
Plainfield Pike?
33 Plainfield Pike,
Wait a minute,
Plainfield, Connecticut.
33
Plainfield Pike, PLAIN,
Field Pike,
Plainfield Pike in Plainfield, Connecticut.
Plainfield, Connecticut,
Yep, 06374.
06374. All right, 33 Plainfield Pike, Plainfield, Connecticut, 06374.
Yep, and
Very
you
good.
just make the check out to Bags of Hope.
Okay, so, checks payable
To Bags of Hope.
to Bags of Hope, Connecticut.
Yep,
Yeah, you
CT.
can put CT, Bags of Hope,
CT,
Bags of Hope,
right.
CT, yep.
Got it.
Yep.
Okay. Very good. Okay. Looks like, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, there's 11 of us. All right. Bonita, I'll give you some more information. I know you just came on. This is being recorded, and we will get the recording out to everybody on the call tonight. So I want to thank everyone for being able to join us tonight, and we will not have a webinar for December, but I will send out more information for what we have in January, February, March, April, and May. That'll be forthcoming. Thank you so much, everyone. Know that it's
Thank you, Nanette.
Thank you.
This was a great program.
Yes, you're right.
Thank you.
Very-
Thank you.
very
Thank you,
good.
PCC,
correct.
Nanette.
Thank you, Annette. Thanks for calling me, Annette.
You're
Nanette, so I
welcome.
knew.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Nice meeting
Thank
everyone.
Okay.